What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 40 of our Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here in MLB The Show 24. Chris Sale comes in today's episode with 199 career wins. Yeah, that's a lot of wins there for any Major League pitcher, especially for a legend like Chris Sale. So he is going up against the Chicago Cubs in today's episode, looking for that illustrious win number 200. Yeah, 200 career wins here for Chris, so that is something that is in sight here, something that we're definitely looking forward to seeing happen. But Cody Bellinger, 73 at-bats, he is going to be their spotlight player of the game. He's having an okay season. Shota Imanaga on the mound here for the Chicago Cubs. 4 games, 2-1 record, 25 innings pitched, a 3.60 ERA, a 1.12 whip, 21 punch-outs, a 20.2 K rate, and a 5.8% walk rate there for Shota Imanaga. So Imanaga on the mound here, leadoff Kyle Schwarber, the former Chicago Cub, grounds that one to the second baseman, over to first in time for out number 1. So one down now here for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Taking with their lineup, they got Schwarber at DH, Cruz is in left, Jones is in center, Freeman's at first, Davis behind the plate. We got Strobel at third, Hassel in right, Griffin's at short, and Johnson is at second. All right, Dylan Cruz up now, and Cruz sends that fastball right down the chute, by the way, right field, and he missed that one. Missed it. That was a perfect fastball to tee off on, and he just scoffed at it. All right, next at bat here, Spencer Jones to left. That gets down, and there you go, big fella. That's what you like to see. Nice little 2-out single. Up comes Freddie Freeman, and Freeman, what the hell were you swinging at there? He chases that one way too far out of the zone. That's going to end the inning. Now, Chris Sale on the mound, 3 games, 3 starts, 22 2/3 innings pitched. It's a 1.19 ERA, a .88 whip, 23 punch-outs, 26% strikeout rate, and a 6.9% walk rate there for the 2026 Cy Young Award winner. So Chris Sale here take on Hae-Sung Kim, and Kim will strike out swinging there on the slider. So big out number 1 there for Sale, who's also in range of 3,000 strikeouts this season. Kevin Biggio up now, and Biggio grounds that one to Johnson. Johnson has it over to first in time, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 quick outs here. Take a look here at the Chicago Cubs. They got Kim at short, Biggio's at second, Suzuki's in right, Bush is at first, Bellinger's in center, Morel's at third, Kiebert's behind the plate, Swanson's DHing, and Pete Crow Armstrong's in left. Up comes Seiya Suzuki, and Suzuki sends that left field. That's going to be the Cubs' first hit of the game. A 2-out single here in the bottom half of that first inning. So here we go, runner on first base. Now up comes Michael Bush, and Bush sends that to left. High, but not deep, and Cruz will make the catch for out number 3. So, 2-out single, doesn't bite him in the butt. Up comes Davis, and Davis strikes out, swinging that splitter below the zone there. He got him chasing. Hate that. Hate to see that. Tanner Strobel up now, and Strobel, oh boy, baby, what are you swinging at there, big fella? That's going to be out number 2. Third punch out of the game now for Shota. Up comes Robert Hassel, and Hassel, he will drive that one center field. That one's high and not deep. That one's going to be caught by Bellinger. 1-2-3 second inning, and that's going to put a wraps on this at-bat. All right, Cody Bellinger banging the 5-hole for some reason. He sends that to left field. Cruz underneath makes the catch, and that's out number 1. So 1 out now here for the Chicago Cubs. And up comes Christopher Morel. 1-2 count, and Morel sends that left field high and deep and gone. That's the first home run allowed on the season by Chris Sale. So that's going to be the 4th of the season for Christopher Morel. That's going to extend the Cubs' lead to 1-0 here in this one. So a 1-0 Cubs lead here in the second inning following the Morel solo shot. 388 to left, 106 is that exit velo. So it got out of here in a hurry. Up comes Ruiz, and Ruiz pops this one up. That's going to be Griffin underneath, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here, and a quick out following the solo shot. Up comes Swanson, and Dansby sends that to right. Foul territory, Hassel on the run, makes the catch, preventing himself from hitting in the wall. All right, top of the third, here we go. Grounder. Morel backhands over to Bush in time for out number 1. So that's going to be fairly good pitching so far for Shota, who's not allowed a base runner since that 2-out single in the first. Now here we go. Tamar's up, and he sends that one center field. That one's high and deep, and that one is going to be caught by Cody Bellinger. Yeah, Bellinger, tons of range out there in center field. I hate to see that right there. Now up comes Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber will send that one into right field. That's a base knock. There you go, big fella. Also, did anyone else notice in Schwarber's first at bat he's batting .342 on the season? No, just me? Alright. Dylan Cruz regains the Pittsburgh lead here. That's going to be a 2-run shot. There's 7th on the season there, by the way, for Dylan Cruz. So Dylan Cruz having himself a mammoth season so far here. I definitely think Dylan has benefited a lot from this change of scenery. You know, he was with the Nationals. He struggled those first couple seasons, but now he's 7 home runs. I think he hit 13 last year. He's got 7 so far this year. All right, the ground ball, that's going to end the inning. On now, bottom half of the third, Pete Crow Armstrong strikes out swinging there. Big punch out there for Chris Sale. That's going to be his second of the game. Up comes Hae-Sung Kim, and Kim will swing and a miss right there. Big out number 2. Back-to-back punch-outs for Sale. And up now will be the 2-hole hitter, Kevin Biggio. 2-1 count to Bidge, and he drives that one center field. That one's high and not deep and not gone. That's going to be out number 3 here, ending the third. Top of the fourth, Freddie Freeman leads things off here. Pops this one up. Hate to see that one. That's touching the center field grass for out number 1. So 1 down now here in the fourth. Up comes Henry Davis. And Davis will fight that one down the left field line. Third base line, I guess. Jump throw by Morel, and that's going to be in time for out number 2. Noble up now. Here he goes. 1-1 count. That's a grounder up the middle. Knocked down by Shota Imanaga. Throw to Bush in time for out number 3. That's going to end the fourth inning there. Now up comes Seiya Suzuki here. Bottom half of the fourth. That's a liner to left. That's going to get down. That's going to roll in the corner. Cruz can't cut it off before it gets there. Throw to the cutoff man Griffin. Throw back to second. There you go. It's going to be a leadoff double there for the Chicago Cubs. So runner on second base now. Here up comes Michael Bush, and Bush strikes out swinging there. 79-mile-an-hour slider gets him chasing. Now there you go. All right, now up comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger pops this one up, and that's going to be Tanner Schobel underneath, makes the grab, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this fourth inning, and up comes Christopher Morel. Morel grounds that one to Johnson. Johnson has it over to first in time, and that's going to be out number 3. So runner in scoring position does not score, and up comes Robert Hassel. 1-1 count to Hassel, and Hassel drives that off-speed pitch deep left center. That's high, deep, and gone over that left center field wall. Second home run of the game here for the Cubs, and there you go. That's the 4th on the season for Robert Hassel. So big home run right there for Robert. His 4th this season. He's having himself a very good start to the year, and he's going to step on home plate. There you go. Dap up his buddy there, and he's going to head back to that dugout. Now 3-1 lead here. Connor Griffin up, and Griffin drives that to right. That one will be caught by Seiya Suzuki for out number 1. So 1 down now. Here up comes Johnson. Johnson drives that one center field. That one's high and deep, but that will be caught by Cody Bellinger for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the inning. Up comes Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber will drive that off-speed pitch, dead center field. That one's high and deep, and that one will be gone. That's the 2nd of the inning, 3rd of the game here for the Pirates. That's the 8th home run of the season for Kyle Schwarber. 6th home run of the season for Kyle Schwarber. Read that one wrong. Schwarber has 6 now on the season, as he inches ever closer to that 400 home run milestone, and even closer to that 500 home run milestone with his 6th of the season. Up comes Dylan Cruz. Cruz will ground that one over to Kevin Biggio, and Biggio over to Bush in time for out number 3. Bottom of the 5th now, here we go. Pop up infield. Johnson's underneath. Johnson will make the catch for out number 1. Out number 1 infield pop up there for Ruiz. Up will come now the 8-hole hitter with 1 out here in the 5th. Dansby Swanson up, and Swanson will ground that one to Johnson. Johnson, a lot of action this inning so far, over to first in time for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the 5th inning. And now up comes Pete Crow Armstrong out of that 9-hole, and Armstrong sends that to center. That's going to get down. And Spence Jones gets to it quickly. Throw to second will not be in time. And Pete Crow Armstrong has himself a hustle double there. Second double of the season for Pete Crow. Up comes Kim, and Kim strikes out swinging. There you go. That's going to end the inning, stranding that 2-out double. So no one comes across the score. Now comes Mark Leiter. So Leiter this season, 10 games, 0-2, 2 holds, 11 innings, a ERA north of 6. Ground ball by Spencer Jones down the third base line, and that's going to be a leadoff single. So a leadoff single here in the 6th inning. Up comes Freddie Freeman, and Freeman chops that one to Biggio. Biggio over to short, back over to Bush in time. So Biggio to Kim to Bush for 6-3 on the double play. All right, Henry Davis up, and Davis grounds that one up the middle past the foot of Mark Leiter. Surprised he didn't try to stick a foot out there, kick it, knock it down, or something. So a runner on first base, 2 outs now here in the 6th. That's going to be an 11-game hit streak, 12-game hit streak now for Henry Davis. Up comes Schobel, and Schobel, that ball gets away from Ruiz, and Davis is going to advance over to second base. So runner now in scoring position for Tanner, 3-1 count, and that's going to be a 2-out walk. So runner on second base now, and a runner on first following the 2-out walk. Up will be now the 7-hole hitter, Robert Hassel, who's homered once this game. Grounder up the middle. Henry Davis being waved home. Throw from Bellinger will not be in time. Schobel goes to third, and Hassel goes to second there on the RBI double. Griffin, 3-1 count, takes the splitter. That's high and outside. That's going to get down. That's going to plate 2. And there you go. Connor Griffin has himself a 2-out, 2 RBI double. That's what you like to see there for the rookie shortstop. 6th double of the season. And out comes Javier Assad. So Assad, 6 games, 2 wins, 18 innings pitched, a 1 ERA, 11% K rate. Righty's batting .219, lefty's batting .308 against Assad here. And up comes Johnson. Johnson promptly strikes out of the high cut, and that's going to end this 6th inning. On now to the bottom half of the inning, as Kevin Biggio is due up. 1-2 count, and Biggio flies this one to center field. Jones comes in. Jones makes the catch for out number 1. 1 down now here for Seiya Suzuki, 2-2 count, and that will be a grounder, liner actually, snagged out of the air by Freddie Freeman, and there you go. That's snagged on the line, out number 2 here, and up comes Michael Bush. Bush, 1-2 count, swinging a miss there, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 6th. That's probably the last inning of work for Chris Sale. Kyle Schwarber, 2 for 3 on the day. That's going to be a 3 for 4 at day for Kyle Schwarber. He's going to have himself a lead-off double. Him and his 18 speed, he's cruising around those bases. So lead-off double there for Schwarber as he went opposite field on that one. Dylan Cruz up, and Cruz grounds that one up the middle. Late break by Schwarber. He's going to be held up at third. So runners on the corners now. And here we go. This is going to get interesting here for the 3-hole hitter Spencer Jones. 2 for 3 on the day. Grounder to Kim. Over to Biggio, back to Bush. So the run does score. 6-4, 3-0 play. There's 2 outs, but Schwarber does score from third. Freddie Freeman up, and Freeman pops this one up. Inside fastball, jammed him right there. Just not a great pitch to make contact with, honestly. So Freeman ends the 7th. On now to the bottom half, and out comes J.R. Ritchie. Ritchie, oh boy. Yeah, he has 1 inning pitched, and he allowed a grand slam. He's got .1 innings pitched, allowed a grand slam. He's not having a good start to his 2028 season. So that 1.08 ERA, it could be worse. All right, though, Bellinger strikes out swinging there. First at bat, first strikeout here for J.R. Ritchie, former Atlanta Brave prospect. Keibert Ruiz, 2-2 count, and Ruiz grounds that one to J.R. JR fields it over to first in time. That's going to end the inning there. So 1, 2, 3. We missed a batter somewhere, but 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. All right, Dylan Tate on the mound here for the Cubs. 8 games, a 2.25 ERA, 8 innings pitched, a 10.3% K rate. Left his righties both batting .214. All right, here we go. That's going to be a leadoff walk. Dylan Tate, wild pitch, leadoff walk. Hey, man, runners on first base regardless. Tanner Schobel up, and Schobel, he gets a hold of that one, sends that to left. Diving play by Pete Crow Armstrong, saves extra bases right there. If he missed that one, that goes to the wall. That's extra bases and probably an RBI. Next at bat, Robert Hassel, sinker inside. That's going to drop. Runner from first, going to go all the way to third. So there you go. Henry Davis, first to third on that single. That's what you like to see. Robert Hassel saluting the dugout. Connor Griffin, what the hell was that? Sinker down and in. That's going to get chased. Defend swing. I don't know what we want to call that one. Johnson up now, and that's going to be a grounder. Over to Kim, across the diamond in time to Michael Busch at first. That's going to end the 8th here. On now the bottom half of the 8th, you got Swanson, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Hae-Sung Kim due up. And looking to hopefully shut the door on these guys. 3-2 count to Swanson. That's a strikeout to end his at-bat. Pete Crow Armstrong, 2-2 count. He strikes out as well. Back-to-back punch-outs now for Richie, who is definitely carving up this Chicago lineup. Now Hae-Sung Kim, 1-1 counting. Kim drives that one deep to left. Cruz gonna stop and stare. Solo shot. That's actually very high home run right there. Allowed by J.R. Ritchie. 394 to left. 98.5 is that exit velo. Second home run of the season now for Hae-Sung Kim. He walloped that one. He got all of that one right there. So JR, who's doing very good, set down the first 5 in a row. Yeah, his ERA went up a little bit more following that home run. All right, 1-2 count. Drop third strike. Biggio to first. Davis throw will beat him, though. And that's going to be the end of the inning. So Giuseppe Kincaid on the mound here. 6 games, 1-1, 3 holds, 5 1/3 innings pitched, a 3.38 ERA, a 33% K rate for Giuseppe here. So Kincaid on the mound. Now I'm going to call him Kincaid. I'm not calling him Giuseppe. It's not what's going to happen. He strikes out Schwarber looking there. That's a low strike call. That's going to be the first out there for Kincaid. And out comes Dylan Cruz. 1-2 count, and Cruz chases the slider low and outside. And that's going to be out number 2. Back-to-back punch-outs now for Kincaid here in the inning. Spencer Jones, 1-2 count. And Jones chops that one. Busch can't field it. And Jones has himself a 2-out single. So, runner on first base now here for the Pirates. And now we're going to be up now to Freddie Freeman. Freeman, chopper up the middle. That one's fielded by Kim, who flips that one to Biggio in time. And that's going to end the top of the 9th. And here we go. Up comes Seiya Suzuki. And Suzuki, he drives that to right. That one is going to be set underneath by Hassel. And there you go. That's out number 1. So 1 out now here in the inning. As up will come Michael Busch. 0 for 3 on the day, and Busch strikes out swinging with the full count. So big curveball falls right out of him. And that's going to be out number 2. And now 3-2 count here to Cody Bellinger. And Bellinger, he flies that one deep center field. That's high and deep. Jones underneath. Out number 3. And Richie gets the 3-inning save. You'll love to see that one right there. Chris Sale, he was dominant. He allowed the solo shot. Let's be honest. He allowed the 1 home run. JR allowed the 1 home run. But besides those 2 mistakes, this was a very good game by both JR and Chris Sale. Sale picks up his 4th win of the season. Managa, he picked up his 2nd loss. And Richie picked up his 1st save of the season. So Managa, the loss, 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. Schwarber, player of the game, 3 for 5, a home run and a double. Sale, the win, 6 innings, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 1 earned run. But most importantly, he picked up his 200th career win. 200 career wins for Chris Sale here in his age 39 season. You love to see that there for the veteran lefty. But text on YouTube, though. Peace out. Rock on. Stay tuned.